All right, everybody, it's Tyler. Hold on, let's get some hype music playing so I can actually be present with y'all. See, that's what we need. I need some hype music to finally get these videos come out. But I want to make a video to talk about what I experienced during the Unova Tour Global for Pokemon Go. So, reason why I'm making this video is it's a response of a video that's coming out, like, it's obviously came out now, but it's a video that I made before about my feelings before the tour. Because usually when it comes to the big three events for this game, what that being Wild Area, Go Fest, and Go Tour, they're always big things that get the community together and get everyone involved. And I was thinking the same thing for this event. I was thinking everyone was going to go out, see new shinies, new things. And especially for me, I love the Unova region for its design and the concept that it comes with and the lore. So I was so excited to see what they were going to do with it. And at first, the week leading up to this event, the Road to Unova event, it was all right. It allowed an opportunity for all the different legendaries that they can't showcase in a day or on a weekend to be available, which is all great and good. But immediately, the first issue that was noticed was that there was no roaming legendaries. Like the genies that would have been the roaming legendaries were hidden behind, what was it? They were hidden behind research with possible shiny boosts, because my wifey got a shiny boost and not me, but I did end up getting a hundo, so I'm not complaining. So in some ways it was all right, but I know the roaming legendaries were like a big factor about these events. And the reason why I'm actually so upset with that fact too is that this is my first tour event. I wanted to know what it was going to be like, and I had a friend that actually went to LA for the Go Tour this year. She's a lovely friend of mine, and she managed to chalk up the money to go to LA, and I wish. But this is why I'm upset, right? The LA experience had basically the average tour experience. You get the boosted shiny odds, you get boosted shinies on the legendaries, legendary rates have higher IV floors, everything like that, right? It's just a really good time, obviously, because you chalk up around $100 for an admission fee and all the other shit that gets added on top of that ticket, right? But for the Go Tour this year, it was free. And immediately I'm like, oh, so everyone's going to get the same benefits for free. That's awesome, right? But I'm wrong. And I know they didn't clarify anything on their website, so I can't be complaining too much. But at the same time, it was such a shit event. So let's kick it off. Let's kick it off right from the top. My wifey and I, we end up going downtown to meet up with our local community in Toronto. And the second it starts, 10 o'clock, it's going fucking great. The first hour is insane. I get like a super good IV Curums to fuse with, because obviously they're incorporating Black and White 2's fusion Curum thing. You know what I mean? They're adding that into the game. So immediately I had something good to fuse with, and I only thought it was getting better. I would have got a shiny Sandile. I got a Hundo Vullaby. It was a really good time, and I had a really a big blast playing in that hour, running around doing the different Curums and whatnot. But as the day would go on, I recognized that the big selling point, the rotating habitats, which would have shinies in them, a shiny boost for the Pokemon, I wasn't getting any shinies from the wild, absolutely zero. And there were Pokemon that I made a list for. If you ever see the vlog that comes out, I made a list with my wifey about which shiny Pokemon we want in the event. She had a list for Oshawott, she wanted Sandile, she wanted Vullaby, Pawniard, she wanted the ones in the last habitat, which is Litwick, Elgyem, Dano, all those Pokemon. I wanted them too, and I seriously thought if we played hard enough, because we played from 10 to 6, we could have got them all. But it turns out they pretty much turned off shinies the entire tour event, and I guess that's their compensation for it being free, right? But at that point, you get rid of the allure for the event. Honestly, this was the entire reason I was out, to catch all these Pokemon and get all these different shiny forms. There was no reason for me to even go out if it was just me candy farming. I could have just lived my life, and just caught these Pokemon on my auto catcher on a whim. But that's not what happened. Instead, we walked around for like 8 hours in the fucking cold to get I got like 3 shinies. If I remember correctly, it's going to be in the vlog. It's going to be, I got a shiny Gardevoir from my Incense, which isn't even a part of the event spawns, by the way. I have a shiny Sandile and a shiny Kyurem. In 8 hours, I got 3 shinies. That's a daily thing, you know what I mean? If I were to play daily, I would get 3 shinies daily. This is a big event that brings the entire community together. When it came around to Sunday, I didn't show up. I actually didn't show up. Luckily enough, one of our buddies, lovely friend of mine, I don't think I want to give out names, but she was a lovely friend. We got in her car. It was a really big place to play for our community, and I was thinking maybe we'd get better luck there, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. The tour pass was a fun idea, but really the biggest disappointing thing, now that I'm talking right now, was the shiny odds. I would have just stayed at home if it really was no shinies. I would have just stayed at home. But the spawns were amazing. It was completely set up to be a great event, but it's just so sad how it turned out. So sad. And I think what I'm going to conclude this video with is how I'm feeling about the game now in general. I can see why the game's not as popular. Number one, it's fucking winter time. No one plays during the winter. Obviously, this game didn't last the first summer of 2018, right? Obviously, the first winter of 2018, right? Of course. And I realized after this event, they don't give a shit. I made a comment about them hopefully not selling, that they care about this game. They don't. They really don't. I didn't realize they didn't care about this game at all. And it sucks to say, because I got into Pokemon through this game. I loved playing this game. It was so fun. Such a fun game. But absolutely nothing came from the weekend I spent with my wifey. Plus, getting home was a mess too. Buses were crammed and shit. Complete, utter mess. And yeah, next events, I don't think I'm going to be spending money or taking off work for this game anymore. If I vlog, it's whatever, but man, this fucking sucks. It actually sucks. Like, I'm completely out of the game now. I'm completely mentally tapped out. Sucks. It's not like I already got everything I need. There's obviously stuff I want to still get in this game, but it just sucks. Actually sucks. But in any case, that's all I want to say. Just expect a vlog coming out on the Tai Tai Vlogs channel saying this was an absolute disappointment, because this was an absolute disappointment. I love y'all. Peace out.